Welcome to Banging Boxing Buzz, your ultimate source for all things boxing. In the world of boxing, it's not just the punches that can hurt, but also the lawsuits. Welcome to the ring. Today, we step into a different kind of ring, one where the gloves are off and the jabs are legal. Meet trainer Derrick James and boxing champ Errol Spence, who have swapped their boxing shorts for suits and ties. Their brawl is over a hefty sum of money, with James seeking over $5 million in damages for what he claims are unpaid earnings from Spence's fights. That's a lot of dough. It seems the disagreement is over whether James is entitled to a percentage of Spence's total earnings or just his fight purses. In this corner, we have Spence, who insists he has done right by James, based on their verbal agreement. And in the other corner, we have James, who alleges he's been shortchanged. No referee to break them apart, no bell to end the round. It seems a new kind of match has begun, but this one is outside the boxing ring. In this corner, we have Spence throwing a counter punch with a lawsuit of his own. Now, this isn't your typical jab or hook we're talking about, but a legal swing that's as powerful as a right cross. You see, Spence isn't just defending himself in the ring, he's also fighting back in the courtroom. He contends that he has properly compensated James Bassett on an oral agreement they had. Yes, you heard it right, an oral agreement. In the world of boxing, where punches speak louder than words, it seems words still carry some weight, or do they? The disagreement centers on whether James is entitled to a percentage of Spence's total earnings or just his fight purses. Should James be considered a stakeholder in Spence's entire boxing career, or just a coach paid per fight? It's a question that's got everyone on their toes, bobbing and weaving, just like in a high-stakes bout. Spence argues that he's held up his end of the bargain. He's maintained that he's paid James what's due, based on their agreement. But James, on the other hand, feels shortchanged. He argues he deserves a cut from Spence's total earnings, not just the fight purses. This isn't just a disagreement anymore. It's a full-blown legal battle, a fight outside the ring, where the gloves are off and the law books are open. It's a match where the punches are replaced with legal jargon and the bell is replaced with a gavel. As Spence throws his counterpunch, we find ourselves asking, who has the upper hand here? Is it Spence with his claim of proper compensation, or James with his demand for a bigger slice of the pie? Only time will tell as this fight unfolds, not in the ring, but in the courtroom. It's a 1-2 punch of lawsuits and counter lawsuits. We're definitely not in a regular boxing match anymore. We're in the realm of legal battles, where the fight for justice is as fierce as any championship bout. Stay tuned, folks. As this story develops, we promise to keep you on the edge of your seats, just like a thrilling 12-round fight. Now the gloves are off and the legal bout begins. The boxing ring has been swapped for a courtroom, and the fight is not about jabs and hooks, but rather legal claims and counterclaims. The tension between Derrick James and Errol Spence escalated when Spence admitted to underpaying James for the Crawford fight. This wasn't a simple jab. It was a haymaker that rocked the legal dispute. It's like a high-stakes poker game where one player shows his hand too early. Spence's admission led to James demanding full disclosure of earnings from previous bouts. Now, that's one tough corner to fight out of. It's not about the punches you throw, It's about the punches you can take and keep moving forward. In this legal ring, there are no referees, no bells, no rounds. It's a continuous battle, with each side throwing heavy legal punches. Both parties have dug in their heels, seeking declaratory relief and recovery of legal fees. They've laced up their gloves, stepped into the ring, and are ready to duke it out. But in this fight, it's not about physical strength, it's about legal prowess. Just like in boxing, every punch counts. Every legal move, every piece of evidence, every argument could be the knockout punch. But unlike boxing, where the fight ends with a knockout or the sound of the bell, this legal bout could drag on for months, even years. It's a test of endurance, strategy, and patience. And that's how you throw punches in a courtroom. Will it be a knockout or a split decision? Only time will tell. In this bout, there are no winners or losers, only survivors. And when the dust settles, the only thing left standing will be the truth. If you're loving the knockout content and ringside updates, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. By subscribing, you'll never miss a jab, hook, or uppercut from Bangy Boxing Buzz. Join our community of fight fans and stay in the loop with all the latest boxing news and updates.